Nigga wanna tell me she finna snatch someone's chain. I said, well, whose chain you finna snatch? Tinkerbella's chain?
Somebody lying. Somebody is lying.
What's up, y'all? It's Brian Keith, and I'm back with another video. And today we're gonna talk about Baddies, episode 5. And there's a lot of weird stuff going on. I just feel like the continuation of the reasoning why certain the newbies don't like the OGs doesn't make sense to me. But we'll see what happens. But y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into the video.
Yeah, let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flaming lips. You wanna play with me? You can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, want it, securing the bag.
So the episode starts where we left off. The girls are about to go out in Detroit for their first booking. And now they let the girls know that some of the OGs are going to be staying with the newbies. So it's going to be Tinkerbella, she's excited. Diamond, she's kind of irritable. And Biggie's like, what, why me? So now they explain, like, you know, we need some of the people that can like watch over the new girls. But also, Biggie, you didn't stand on business outside. So yeah, you're about to motherfucking stay with these newbies. You're not staying with us. So she also say that, you know, we have a surprise outside. They go outside, they see it's the return of the Baddie bus, right? We had the Baddie bus in Baddie South, Baddie West. So cool. All the girls are lit, excited, having a good time. We see a montage of all the girls getting ready. I think Bad Dolly face, stunning. When we saw the montage of all the girls getting together, everybody looked cute, but Bad Dolly is stunning, I tell you. So they get to the club, right? And they walking into the club. You know how they do, like, yeah, having a good time, we're doing their thing. Why did the girl try to swing on Summer? I just think that's weird. Like, y'all coming to see the girls, no matter if you got beef with them or not, you swinging on them for what? Now you're not even gonna get in. Like, it's just kind of just weird and seem opportunistic. But I mean, this is the nature of that show, right? But on the bus, you know, the girls are over here talking, having a good time, you know, blah, blah, blah. Jasmine Renee's like, yo, y'all, thank you for, you know, let me get back into loving cocktails because, or loving tequila. I don't know what the fuck this place is. Because she said she was banned before because she was fighting. So she's like, yeah, I'm back in there. Whoop, whoop, whoop. But what's funny about it, because Summer's like, yeah, I'm ready to go out. I'm about to pop my shit. I'm going to do my thing. I'm about to dance. I'm going to have a good time. Ain't no bitch fucking with me. She's popping all this. And I just feel like at some point, why do y'all let that girl bother you? If I know I'm a bad bitch and I know I'm over here, like, I look good, I'm stepping out, I'm having a good time, I feel good about myself, no bitch that's going to irritate me. Now, don't get me wrong, like, is Summer annoying as fuck? Yes, but is she that annoying? No. So I just feel like for, like, Jasmine Renee to still have this beef with her, like, girl, y'all fought, you said you whooped her ass, what else is there to talk about? But, I mean, her and Summer started going back and forth, and it was what it was. And Summer's like, yeah, girl, at the end of the day, you got labels on and I got makeshift or DIY or DIY. She was like, I got some homemade shit on and I look better than you, like all the shit, you know. Summer's gonna pop her shit at all times. So they get in, and we have to give credit to Natalie. We have to give credit to Natalie because Natalie is really creating a era in space for these ladies that I don't think that they would have before. And she's carving out a space for herself. The girl got a whole song that charted. And she's over here, you know, I listened to some of Natalie's songs, like some of the features she's on. It was cute. I ain't gonna hold you, I ain't gonna lie. So shout out to her. Everybody's there singing her songs, and you know, everybody else goes and does their song as well. Biggie performs, Jaden performs, I think Tinkerbella and Diamond perform. And that was cute because, you know, Tinkerbella part came on, you know, this is not a baddie party, you cannot get in. Right. So then Donna's like, hold on, where's my verse? Like, go a cappella, and she started doing her thing. Cool. It's good to see that they're both on one accord and having each other back. So for me, I feel like the best performer and the best artist on this show single-handedly is Rolly. I listen to Rolly's music. Rolly's music is top notch. The girl actually raps for real, and I take her serious out of everybody else. I think her and Tasiki I take serious when it comes to music. Everybody else, I just think they're just playing around. But Rolly, she really get out there for real. Like that girl. My hat goes off to Rolly tenfold. But you know, as everybody's over here dancing, having a good time, the owner's like, you know, this was cute. It's time for y'all to go the fuck home. So Natalie was like, I'm gonna drop 100,000 to keep the doors open. He was like, nah, I wipe my ass with 100,000. I'm just like, girl, I would have kept the doors open. But I know in some places, 2-3 o'clock. 2 o'clock is when I used to work in Raleigh as a bartender. 2 o'clock is basically no more serving liquor. 3 o'clock is basically the latest you can keep establishment open. It just depends on the state, or if it's an international city like New York, Los Angeles. I think Miami's one. Las Vegas. They can stay open like 24/7. Have after party to after party to after party. I went to Miami. I was going to Canada for my I flew into Canada, stayed in Canada for a week, then popped down to Miami for a day, did like an after party to the after party. I didn't go to the after party because that was at 8 o'clock in the morning. No ma'am. But yeah, Miami is just like another thing. But they all leave, they get on the bus. We see this like phone recording.
Summer wanna tell me she finna snatch someone's chain. I said, well, whose chain you finna snatch? Tinkerbella's chain?
Of Natalie talking about yeah, so Summer and Tinkerbella going at it because Summer said that she wanted to take Tinkerbella's chain, and she said she would take Tinkerbella's chain. Summer's like, nah, I never said that. And Tinkerbella's like, nah, bitch, you ain't about to take my chain. You're not about to take my chain. You said that. Blah, blah. And I'm just looking like, y'all are one dumb as fuck, because we know Natalie just lied. Natalie, you sat up here and lied, because nobody heard that shit. Tinkerbella didn't hear it. Bad Dolly didn't hear it. Summer don't remember saying it. The only person to remember was you, Natalie. You're messy as fuck, because we know you just made that up. But Tinkerbella, she's over here doing too much, doing like a motherfucking karate kick, and I'm just looking like, at this point, it's giving very much bully. The girl says she ain't trying to fight you, so what are we doing, right? And it's coming across force. That's why it's giving a bully. So the next morning, we see Natalie, the Bad Dolly, and Summer downstairs at the table, and they're over here just chopping it up. And Bad Dolly's trying to give her some advice, like, Natalie's saying that you said that you're gonna take Tinkerbella's chain. Summer's like, I never said that. I don't remember that. Natalie's like, oh, so you're trying to say I'm a liar?
Yes.
We are trying to say you're a motherfucking liar, Natalie, because we know you're lying. But do what you know. So Summer's just like, nah, I didn't say I was going to take it on my chain. What I said was, I'm going to get my baddie chain. I don't want no other bitch's chain. I want my own chain. I want my own chain. Period. And I respect it. So Tinkerbella comes out, and Natalie's like, look who's here.
Tinkerbella.
And I'm just like, right. So Tinkerbella's just like, first of all, bitch, let me tell you something. Don't ever say you're gonna take my motherfucking chain. And someone's like, girl, I'm just trying to pop my shit. I'm not even trying to fight right now. I just got my hair done. Like, leave me alone. Like, I'm not even trying to do all that. Like, if I said I'm gonna take a bad chain, I'm gonna get my own chain, not your chain. Tinkerbell's like, girl, And girl, she over here popped her in her face. I don't condone violence.
Shut up. Literally, be quiet. Don't ever let me hear you say you want to snatch anything from me. No.
And I'm just like, why? It don't make no sense. The girl is sitting down. You already standing over her. First of all, Summer, I'm not going to let no bitch stand over me like this, just yapping. And I'm sitting here just sitting down. Are you crazy? No. I would have she would have came out, I'm like, okay, girl, I would have tried, got up. She could have did what she had to do. At least I would have been standing up on my 2 feet. But I'm just like, you let her get too close and just it was what it was. Summer goes upstairs. Tinkerbella goes over there and sit down. Bad Dolly basically telling like, girl, you doing all of this, and the reason why people coming at you is because your mouth. You don't know when to shut up. And I would agree. I feel like when it comes to Summer likes to go, and then somebody comes back at her, but she don't know when to stop. I feel like there's comes to a point where just like we don't want to keep hearing that shit all the time. Sometimes you also want to be low key. But she said she a lit bitch, so girl, on my mama, as she would say.
On my mama.
She comes back downstairs and she basically tells Tinkerbell like, girl, I don't have no issue with you. If I would have said that, I would have stood, or I didn't say that. They basically make amends. They over here chopped it up. It wasn't that deep, and they basically shook on it. And you got Natalie in the background talking about, baddie shot o'clock. I'm like, Natalie, shut the fuck up with that shit. Everything ain't no baddie motherfucking shot o'clock. We get it. Natalie said baddie shot o'clock at least 20 times in the first 5 minutes of this episode. Girl, we get it. It's branding. It's marketing. I get it. Please, for the love of God. Like, girl, what the fuck? So we segue over and we see Big Lex and Emma sitting in like a sunroom. They over here just talking about what happened, you know, the night before. Emma's basically saying, like, you know, Scotty boring. I said what I said. That's my opinion. So, you know, it was what it was. Big Lex basically say, like, you know, with Jayla, like, you know, I just felt like Jayla is a bully and this, that, the third. I feel like I like both of the girls, but I feel like the POV, and I'm not going to do too much with them because I know that this is mostly coming from the producers. But when it comes to the reasoning why, they should have just said, you know, I just don't like y'all. We just don't mesh. You know, you're not my type of chick. I think if that was the route they would have went, you should have waited like 2 weeks. Just like, you know, I seen you ever since we've been here. We haven't talked. I really don't think I fuck with you, and that's just what it is. I'm just like, you know, I'm not really cool with you. I don't want to be cool with you. They could have said it then, but saying it on the first day, it gives very much like, yeah, producer plant, producer pushed, and it also gives very much thirsty for a beef. But, you know, Jaden come in, and I don't like talking about women's body because it's none of my business. But looking at Jaden from the back, that's all I'm saying. So Jaden comes in, and Jaden basically like, okay, so, you know, I know that y'all are going against the OGs. Like, okay, cool. So do you think y'all can actually get to know them and be cool with them? And like I say, we had no personal issue with them. It's just that that's how I feel. Watching the show, I just don't like them. Like I said, it is a stupid reason. It doesn't really make sense, but I mean, girls stand on it, I guess. So, lo and behold, Scotty come in. And when I say Scotty with the body, girl, I'm gay as fuck. And I say, goddamn. Goddamn. Scotty thick as fuck. So Scotty come in, she hugged Jaden. And she just sat down. She said, hey, girls. What were y'all talking about? They're like,
You?
what's up?
Prove me wrong and just
Girl,
like,
girl, what
or
do I
prove
need
me
to
right.
prove to you?
Prove me right that you a lit ass girl and just not always sitting in the back, just like not talking.
She said, okay, well, first, I want to talk to you, Emma. She said, okay, you have beef with me, but you don't even know me. And Emma's just like, I mean, that's just that's my opinion. If you don't like it, you just don't motherfucking like it. I think you're a born ass bitch, and it was what it was. I'm like, okay. So, and then Scotty just like, okay, but you know, that's why they bring me back. You said I'm born, but they bring me back because I'm a lit ass bitch. I'm Scotty with the body. I am that girl.
That's why I come back, because I'm lit.
Okay,
because
that's
I
cool,
am Scotty with the body.
Okay,
Because I am that
okay,
bitch.
okay,
And you
good
will
for
see
you.
that, and you
Good
have
for
seen
you.
that.
Like, you know, Scotty been popping her shit. And then before Scotty came in, Emma basically talked about, oh, I'm really mad because she ripped my wig. Girl, I get it. Maybe the funds were tight. I don't know. But if we're in a fight, I don't give a fuck what I do after you put your hands on me. Girl, I can overhear. I don't care what. Yeah. So for you to be like, oh, you ripped my wig. Okay. And girl, okay. And like Scotty was like, okay, girl, we were fighting. Like, okay, what you want to do? And Emma was like, okay, you know, it's up to him. Like, so what's up? Baby, Emma stood up. Scotty popped right up. This fight pissed me off because the camera magically, out of all them cameras in the room, magically going to be motherfucking shaky.
Come on, you got.
We couldn't see nothing clearly. So, from what I did see, Scotty got her ass beat. This is the first time Scotty got her wig ripped out her scalp. I think Scotty got her ass beat. I'm sorry. We're just going to have to call a spade a spade. Scotty got her ass beat. Yeah. The next scene, we see Biggie, Anna, Tasiki, and Diamond all outside. And, you know, they're all talking about Biggie basically not standing up for them and just basically being being scary, this and third. And Biggie's like, I don't give a fuck. I got so much stuff going on. Like, I'm not about to over here fight. If I come in off the fight, I'm not going to be fighting. And then they're like, girl, you don't have to fight, but at least stand up for yourself. Like, you letting people hold you in your face and you just like, okay, like, right? Diamonds talk about, oh, well, at the end of the day, if somebody try to fight Anna, you need to fight her. I'm just like, no, let Anna defend herself. We had the same issue last season. Anna's not injured anymore. Anna can defend herself. And just like with the whole Bad Dolly thing, next episode, I agree in one aspect and then I disagree in one aspect. The one aspect I agree with is if my friend don't want to fight, I'm standing up for my friend. But on the other hand is, I know my best friend not about to pop his mouth and they just over here run his mouth for no fucking reason. So it's just like, at the end of the day, like, if you run your mouth and they step into you and like I said, you have a fighting mouth, you're gonna have to handle that one. But like they telling Biggie, like, girl, you got a fighting ass mouth, and you think that you gonna just over here just be cool. Okay, nobody gonna hit me. Oh, okay, cool. Girl, gonna slap the shit out you. And like Taziki said, girl, we met you slapping the shit out of bitches, but now, oh, I don't want to fight. So Biggie basically said like, oh, well, you know, I'm going through a lot. You know, half my lung is gone. We found out that her boyfriend passed away. You know, my condolences to Biggie.
To get my money, my nigga, but I'm not even human right now. My loved one died. I'm breathing with half a lung. Half my heart is gone. It's all to the fucking ground.
And she just said she's going through a lot, which, you know, I understand that. I just feel like if that was the case, maybe you should have sat out the season to, you know, really figure out those emotions and those feelings. But she said she's here trying to put all that to the back burner so she can make money. And I mean, it is what it is. But you have to realize what show you are on. Bitches are going to try you. Now they know you don't want to fight. They're going to definitely try you. Yeah. But in the midst of them over here having this heart to heart, everybody's crying. It touched me a little bit. Pretty P and Jasmine Renee come out. And they basically fill them in on what happened. But then Pretty P basically look at Diamond like, yeah, bitch, you snuck me from behind.
Miss Thang hit me from back yesterday.
Girl, this is not the time or the place. But if you want to get your lit back, cool, do what you got to do. But let's do it after this whole club. Let's do it after this appearance. So, cool. At the end of the episode, on the inside, we see Akbar, Jayla, Ivory, and Rolly, and they basically talk about Big Lex, and they just like, oh, okay, why Big Lex got beef with you, and this, that, the third. And Akbar, she's just like, well, let me go get the girl because I feel like she's the bully.
Got beef with Jayla out of the blue. I don't have beef with her. I said what I said. She felt how she felt. She said it was smoke. So I didn't even say that.
And I feel like I've been liking Akbar up until this moment because I feel like now this is why Akbar, I feel like people want to beat your ass. Because you're talking about certain situations and you're inserting yourself and you're really putting your opinions out there like you are like that bitch. And to be honest, I'm not gonna hold you. Like I said, I'm liking Akbar. I just don't feel like you are that bitch to be just saying anything. Like if it was like an Aubrey O'Day, or if it was like a Tanisha, okay, you can get that opinion because nobody's going to try you like in that situation. But Akbar, she's over here pressing Lex, and then Lex was like, you know, I said what I said. I don't like Jayla. It is what it is because this, that, and third, blah, 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 blah. So Jayla was like, you know what, girl, come on, let's get it. You know, if you say it's up, it's up.
What happened when she was at home on her couch watching TV, being a consumer and a spectator? It's giving the on some clout, so I'm gonna give it to her. So
they go out in the middle of the floor, and they go ahead and start airboxing. What was that? They're like,
I don't support violence, but to be honest, they didn't hit each other. They just doing it.
I'm like, this is crazy and embarrassing. I was with Rolly. Dumb. And then, you know, after Lex just like, you know, I got my ones out. It's cool. It is what it is. Boo boo. Ivory tried to fight her. And Ivory, low key, Lex looked like she was over here ready for you. Lex looked like she was over here playing with Jayla, and she really showed you what was up then, because Lex came quick, said boom, boom, boom. But y'all, next episode is gonna be good. I'm ready for the whole Bad Dollar and Tasiki thing, because Tasiki really don't be over here getting into it. So we see what happens, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Brian Keith, LG, Black View. Bet you didn't know we the Holy Trinity. Now let a guy stop a jolly, break your head here. Step into the room and get up in the bed.